So it's your boy Vader. Today I got DTB. It's on the rise. How you doing today?
I'm good. How you, man?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Took like it took like fucking 2.5 weeks. You know, workout, son. But we here.
Yeah, you know we was gonna get that in though.
Yeah, that's facts. It's facts. Yeah, I'm always trying to like get work done, especially with like artists like yourself that just really be in the cut. Doing you and shit, and you gotta get this out to the fans, audience, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's been going on? Like, tell me about life. Like, how's things been going?
Life is a bitch, but I'm having my way with it though. So I'm Gucci. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to work on the music and really trying to get that shit out of there. Other than that, this shit regular. Like, this shit come with life, really. So I ain't really doing too much major right now, but I'm just in the studio working right now.
Word. And
I ain't got no shows or nothing though. I'm trying to get up on them shows, man. They ain't trying to let me though.
You say they're not trying to let you?
Nah.
They be tripping?
Yeah, they be tripping.
Yeah. I remember the last show that I know is the one that I where were you at, like a time ago and shit. And Poughkeepsie was just talking about that off camera and shit. Shit was lit. It was really turned up though.
Yeah, the Poughkeepsie joint, that played out good. Yeah, probably because like we was chilling. I don't know. We be chilling at the shows. As long as people don't like get in our way, that's regular though for everybody. Really, it should be. Like if nobody get out of control, like it's gonna be good show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I remember like when I first met you, I was like, damn man, this nigga serious as hell. I ain't even gonna count. I was like, shit. I was like, what do I say? Over time though, just like speaking to the audience, like as I gotten to know you more, like you really cool dude, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm a cool nigga, bro. I don't know, like you got to put on them sides certain time because you don't be knowing people. You don't even be knowing people's intentions, so you got to play your role, like, you got to see how they coming really first.
Yeah, that's how I definitely feel that, because that's how I be. Like, I just am the media guy. I never try to be anything that I'm not. I don't really fuck with people that's on that type of time, and so even with like doing, working with other artists, like if I feel like it's ill intent from their side too, like they don't really fuck with me. They just trying to. I don't know. I'm just always been that kind of person. You feel me? But yeah, going on from that and like your music wise, it seems like you say you haven't been performing, but it seems like you've been putting out some music. I know you just dropped I Am, right?
Mm-hmm. Just dropped I Am probably like I want to say 6 days ago now.
Yeah. And with that, could you like explain the creative process going on with that?
I made I Am in probably like April. I made that in probably like April. I really just sometimes I be coming to the studio because it's my own studio, really, me and my pop shit, like OWO studio. So like, before we had another studio. So now, like I come here and I just jump in the booth. I probably just say something and leave it there. But that one, I just rapped that whole shit out, like freestyled it. I liked it so much, like I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my album. I'm not even gonna use that yet. So, but I'm about to drop in November. So I'm like, let me drop that first because I like how that feel.
Yeah, and the video itself was like very in depth. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's like, all your videos usually like seem pretty personal. Like you just be out, just on the move. It just seemed like all your videos you just be out. You always got like a mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always on the move to do something. You feel me? So I like really fuck with that because it's just you being yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that as well, I know you got what?
No, that's the food.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you got like other music because I check your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So with that, like I see you got music like every other month. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people out here like really like drop like that. You feel me? Regardless whether you made it sometime before and you're dropping it now, I think people would be scared to drop. So tell me, what's that like? You just like your process on how you choose to drop shit.
Nah, I really just like putting out my shit so people could like tell me if I'm trash or not, like tell me I'm getting better or something. Like, so I just keep dropping, really just keep dropping. I really like making music But I don't. Sometimes I be feeling like that shit be for nothing. Sometimes, like you feel me, like
Yeah.
I be feeling like that shit be for nothing. But then when I get in the studio, it's like it don't really be for nothing. I really be expressing myself, so it be helping me. Honestly, I be getting shit off my chest. A lot of shit I can't even really talk about. Really, you feel me? I be expressing it in a certain way in the song. Like you feel me? So that's how I go about it with music and putting shit out. Really, I just try to keep putting shit out all the time. Like I want niggas to always hear me. Like so, I'ma just keep putting shit out. Like even if a lot of people they don't be jacking me right now, they gonna jack me eventually because I'ma put out something that they hear like that they like because I put out mad different shit. Like I'm mad versatile. I ain't gonna lie.
Or definitely for sure. If you guys are listening right now, go and do a YouTube channel. He actually has like full projects on the YouTube channel. I keep saying that because a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, they'll just like make singles. And I honestly I think that like making singles like here and there is tight better, but at the same time if you only got like 6 songs, 7 songs, can't nobody really make a judgment either. You feel me? Like coming up. So I think it's good to have a good amount of music like over time. But yeah, like, could you like go further? Because I know you just like 3 months back, you had you made a song with Smoove, right?
Yeah,
And
I made oh yeah, the shit with Ace you talking about. Yeah, that was probably like right in the summer, I think. Yeah, right in the summer.
Yeah. What's your relationship like with those 2 people? Like, I know you always make music with Ace and shit. And I'm pretty sure like I'm very close together. But also, could you tell me like just both, like what's it like making music with both of them?
Shit, when me and Ace get in the booth, that shit like magic. Like that shit like any other like great duo, like you want to say. I don't know. Me and him, he make me better like in the booth. Honestly, like he ain't like he the one that be really like amping me up. Like nah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like you wilding right now. So that make me feel like I'm doing something, and I do that to him. Feel me? So it's like when we get in the studio together, we gonna make something. At least out of one of them tracks, the shit gonna be fire. So it's like magic when I get in the studio with Ace Boogie. But Smoove, yeah, that's my boy, son Slutty. He crazy. When he get in the booth, he literally he's gonna walk in the booth and like, let me hear the beat. All right, he gonna get in the booth. He really and he's gonna start rapping like that the whole time. And then you gotta get on his level. Like you gotta get on his lane. Like you gotta, cause he's gonna do that shit. Like he gonna make niggas feel it. The whole studio. He don't give a fuck who in there. 1,000 people. He gonna freestyle, punch in how many times he wanna do it. Like he showed me different shit. Like how to work in the studio. Really, I like how he records. So when I get in there with him, I get on my A game. Not to say like I don't always be on my A game, but I go a little harder because I know for a fact I could be big one day, like you feel me? I could be big like that, like and he be telling me that shit like you just gotta turn it up. So I'm just turn it up, keep turning it up every time. Take heed to what he be doing. I went to his crib and all that, Cali. First time I did designer with him before, him and Patch. Went to his crib, met Quando, Rondo and them niggas. He was showing me a lot, telling me like this shit really ain't what it seemed, but you gonna be able to take care of your family. Feel me? I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that.
Word. That sounds crazy to be honest. It's just like one day you just chilling, and the next day like as you create more and like do more, put more time into your music and shit, you just start meeting like all these fucking people and stuff like that. Like what was it like? Like how did that even happen? Like how did y'all even like become cool type shit?
Fucking before when we did our show with you and you was taking the pictures and shit for us, we was going to a studio named Over in Albany. We was going to that shit over there, paying studio time and shit. My cousin Bryce and shit, that's his best friend. Smoove is his best friend. No funny shit, that's his best friend. He was coming out here, we was just chilling. I wasn't rapping yet. I was just having my man's rapping shit. But when I started rapping, he like, yeah, I'm gonna start fucking with you. We gonna start moving around and shit. So he brought Smoove over to me instantly, like before he even popped, he was nice. He was probably like 16, 17, that's a fact. Like he was like 16, 17, he younger than me, like 2 years younger than me. He was like 16, 17 back then. Like he was just flowing in there. I'm like, nah, this nigga gonna be big one day. And one of them songs really popped and he really took off and like the relationship's still there. Like we had the track before then, you feel me? Like the relationship's still there. Like I played him one of his tracks when he was like 16, 17 when I went to Cali. That nigga lost his mind. He's like, yo, let me get that shit. I ain't had that shit in mad long. So it's like we've been past him probably like since like 2017.
Damn, that's crazy. Not a lot of people would like even think like that. You know what I mean? Like, just it'd always be like the most simplest ways, like how you end up like knowing somebody type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That always could like blow up. It'd be the simplest ways for shit to just blow up. You know what I mean? So, and like going on from that, you know what I mean? I know, you know, you collaborate with different artists and shit like that. I know in your project you had Trap War, you had, you know, Selly, different people like that. Do you have a specific like kind of people that you go strictly to for collabs, or is it just like you be willing to work with anybody type shit?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I really do most of my music with the homies or my homies that I be around with. So it'd be like studio vibe and shit. Like even like Selly, he for me one of the guys. Like he be around like in the studio 24/7. You know he's a maniac with that shit. So it's like that shit bound to come. Like we be around in the hood too. So it's like that shit bound to come.
Yeah. Word. And you know, like, bro, you're like never on social media or anything. Like, at least I don't, unless like you be like in a story type shit. Like you just like chilling. Like it'd be like very simple, vague shit. Like you just be cool, or unless like you doing like a promo or something. But like, you know, going on from that, I know, you know, right now it's like a talk. Everyone seems to be so hyped up about like the 518 area with like music and shit like that. Do you like really pay attention to that, or do you just like stay your role? You just be like, nah, fuck what these niggas talking about. Like I'm on some, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Like before, I really ain't pay attention to it, but after a while, I ain't gonna lie, I started paying attention to it. I felt like they was really not just forgetting me, but like I felt like they was forgetting a lot of people. Like you feel me? Like niggas that's really grinding every day for this shit. Like every day for this shit. Like my son Turn Up, he grind every day for this shit. He rap every day for this shit and drop every day. I know niggas don't be big, you feel me? Niggas don't be big, but I know these niggas be hearing us, you feel me? Not to say like y'all gotta put us up there on the top or something, but somewhere in some of these categories I know we supposed to be in there. So sometimes I be paying mind to it, feel me? But that shit really ain't about nothing. That shit all really like just like promotion and shit, like competition and shit. I spark something up, or I say everybody following they trash, or everybody following their pussy. I say something, just spark some shit. Like, you know, that shit just competition. I ain't really worried about it. Ain't no beef with none of them niggas and none. That shit ain't about none of that. But yeah, I ain't really worried about that shit too much.
Word. And like, you know, everyone, you know how everyone be, niggas like just, I don't know, it'd be some like hating ass shit. Like they just be like, oh, they don't support. Do you feel like with music and shit, like, cause I know if there's one thing about your bread, you feel me? So like, do you feel like it's like super important to like invest into your music, like put money into it and shit like that, whether it's like, you know what I mean, marketing, or you just feel like if you got some good shit, like people just gonna tune in?
Shit, nah. Yeah, you definitely gotta put this money into it. It's shit that I'm trying to still do. Like, I know niggas is doing, like, you feel me? I'm trying to do that, like, promote my shit. I don't really be knowing how to do all of that shit. I'm trying to do all that. I'm trying to put my bread 100% behind this. Like, I'm buying all my beats. I'm putting all that out, you know? Like, we doing these videos. We paying for all of that shit. The rentals, we paying all of that shit. We putting all 100% money in this shit because if you gonna do something, you gotta do this shit all the way. You can't half-ass this shit and think you gonna make it. That's not how that shit go. Like, I know some people made it seem like overnight because they'll probably drop a hit and everybody will like it and them niggas will blow for real. But if that shit don't happen for you, like, you gotta really you gotta grind. There's a lot of niggas out there that grind for this shit, and yeah, that shit paid off. So I'm probably gonna be one of them niggas. So I don't really be tripping.
Or, and, you know, going off of that, you're talking about grinding and shit like that. Could you, like, just give, like, a brief, like, backstory or just, like, growing up in Troy and shit like that? Just like, what's like your upbringing, how you got into music and shit?
Yeah, Troy, man, Troy is crazy. Troy is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, Troy is real. But yeah, I really wasn't even trying to rap. Like I was trying to get my pops to look at like my mans and shit. Feel me? Like, cause my pops got it. He has an ear for music. We listen to music all day. Not saying like, feel me, like niggas got all the bread in the world, but like we just listen to music all day. And I know like he be looking for shit like that, like to run with, like every day. Like my dad get up, he think about shit every day, like what to do. I'm like, yeah, my man's rapping. We might fuck with that shit. Word. Fuck with that. Build over for that. My son nice. Feel me?
Yeah.
So, Woo, feel me? SF Woo. We build off that. He nice, word. Everybody fucking with him, everybody liking him. He nice. We gonna do that. He like, I bet. He was with it, but he like, I need you to rap. Like, I need you to do something or something, you feel me? Cause I ain't saying like I want to do for your mans, but I want to do for you too, you feel me? So, honestly, I really was just like, fuck it. I'm about to just do it. Like, we just gonna do that shit together. We gonna get money. It don't really matter to me. Like, I'm gonna do whatever and make that shit look good. So, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna just go to the booth one day with that nigga and do it. Then we just went one day. They like how I sound on that shit. And I just started, I don't know, just started wilding basically to them. So I just kept going. That was like 2017. Or I was in Train Studio. I started rapping. It was SF, probably a couple of us. Me, Moolah, Stacks, Cash, Mush, Zay5, you know. A couple niggas. Niggas wasn't even rapping. Me, Stacks, Cash, we wasn't even rapping. We just jumped in that shit on some, fuck it, we all gonna do it. We gonna do it. We ain't got nothing else to do. We out here running around. We might as well try to get up out of here.
Get something going and shit.
Get something going. Everybody was jacking it.
Yeah, I feel like, and also like the younger, like if you young and shit, cause you know, the younger you are, I feel like you know more people when you're younger type shit. So like once you getting into it, like everybody just like, they don't know nobody else doing, you know what I'm saying? Once you do something that nobody else doing, like everybody like to it, especially like when you're young and shit. And just like, I don't know, like me, I'm 26 and shit, so I just be doing this. I always like media though, you know what I mean? I always like tuning into younger niggas and just like seeing what niggas is doing with the rap and shit. I just always love music, you feel me? So that's kind of like how I just got in tune out here, just like seeing everybody, just different flows, different lifestyles, just shit like that, you know what I mean? This shit crazy. But like going on from that, like, do you have, I know you said you have a project in November, right? That you plan on dropping and shit. Do you have like a name for it, or do you have, what type of things do you have going for that the audience can expect?
Yeah, I got a name for it. My shit DTB better. I'm gonna put DTB better on that shit. Cause I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, I hear it. He came from him. There we go. And with that, is there any like features we can expect, or like do you have music videos planned for, like any visuals and stuff like that?
I dropped I Am. That's gonna be one of them on there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably put 2-3 other tracks that y'all heard before on there, like tracks that really mean something to me that I want to drag out. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna jack. Cause I'm gonna put like 21 songs on this shit right here, or I'm gonna wild out on this one. But yeah, I'm gonna do mad videos for that, and I don't really know about features. How many features I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a couple features. Probably try to dig some ghosts out the cut. Some of my homies that think they ain't gonna rap no more. I'm gonna get them.
Word. And like, I got another question, because as you do drop music videos, do you feel like music videos are like super important when it comes to this like music shit, like for your fans and stuff like that? Do you think like dropping music videos is something that like they need to see?
Yeah, I think like they could hear your shit for a while like with no videos, but they gonna want to see you. They want to see you say that shit. They want to see how you move when you say that shit. They want to see all that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm still building on that too, like all that camera shit and all that.
Word. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to tell like your fans and audience and everybody?
Shit, look out for that new mixtape I'm about to drop, man. That DTB Better coming in November. I'm not sure what date. I ain't even gonna say so. But yeah, November. I'm gonna try to look out for that. That's gonna be the best shit out. I'm better than everybody. Simple. On some moolah, you know what I'm saying? He up there. We all up here. Racks, you know what I'm saying? Stacks, free stacks. We all up here. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, man. We taking this shit over. I ain't gonna hold you.
Facts. Well, it was nice pulling up because I'm in a whole different space here. But like, yeah, I really do appreciate you like working with me. I know it was like crazy trying to get this together. So like, I really do appreciate you like, you know, taking some time out your day to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me and shit.
Yeah, man. I'm saying whenever we could pull up, whenever we do this shit again, man. Well, yeah.
Oh, facts, definitely. Definitely plan on having people come back and shit. So, you know what I mean, my line is always open. Definitely hit me up, bro. And I'm going to be checking you out regardless. So, you know what I mean. Thank you again. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, it's your boy Vader. It's on the rise. We out.
We out. Y'all niggas gotta go get that Pettigrew, man. I don't even know how to say my son shit, but yeah, nobody got this shit. It's that SRT shit, man. Pain Exotics. Y'all know what's going on. Troll shit.